Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Baker Boyer Bank Miss Tri-Cities Scholarship Program, presented by the Tri-Cities Water Volleys Association, under the direction of Don Stewart, Executive Director. Produced by Joe Brodzinski. Choreography by Patty White and Wendy White-Ripstock, with the Miss Tri-Cities dancers from the dance class. Presenting Jamie Robinson Shue, Miss Tri-Cities 1995, and her husband Roger. Introducing Miss Washington 2003, Fiona Dixon. And featuring our Miss Tri-Cities 2002, Misha Willis. Our Master of Ceremonies is Richard Rogers. And our Mistress of Ceremonies is Miss Tri-Cities 2001, Miss Washington 2002, Amanda Beers. Summer is everyone's favorite time of year, especially in the Tri-Cities, where the sun beats hot, but the rivers cool you down. As our 12 lovely contestants journey through the hazy, lazy, crazy days of summer, they invite you to enjoy summer fun in the sun.
Just fill your basket full of sandwiches and wheats. Then lock the house up, now you're set. And on the beach you'll see the girls in their bikinis, as cute as ever, but they never get them wet. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer, those days of soda.
Contestant number 1, Tegan Wilson. Contestant number 2, Eileen Hubbard. Contestant number 3, Rachel Wayne. Contestant number 4, Elizabeth Stancliffe. Contestant number 5, Christy Bebo. Contestant number 6, Ashley Robinson. Contestant number 7, Sarah Weir. Contestant number 8, Heather Hansen. Contestant number 9, Jade Redinger. Contestant number 10, Wendy Potter. Contestant number 11, Jennifer Muller. Contestant number 12, Erin Irby.
Don't have to tell a girl and fella about driving or some romantic movie scene. Right from the moment that those lovers start arriving, you'll see more kissing in the car than on the screen. Roll out those lazy
finisher and Miss Congeniality and Miss Washington, our very own Misha Willis, Miss Tri-Cities 2003.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Mistress and Master of Ceremonies, Amanda Beers, Miss Washington 2002, and Richard Rogers.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Miss Tri-Cities Scholarship Program as we present Summer Fun in the Sun. You have just met 12 of the Tri-Cities' most outstanding young women who are competing for the title of Miss Tri-Cities 2003. As you heard earlier, I tried to give it away already and called Misha 2003. She's Miss Tri-Cities 2002. So if that's the only mistake I make tonight, I will feel great. Anyway, this year's contestants will be vying for their share of over $10,000 in cash and scholarships and over $5,000 in prizes and gifts.
Tonight's program is an official preliminary of the Miss Washington and Miss America pageants. The Miss America organization has evolved from simply a beauty pageant to a program that recognizes and rewards accomplished, successful young women to assist them in pursuing their dreams. The Miss America program gives women the opportunity to advance their education by awarding scholarships to the accredited colleges and universities of their choice. This program no longer defines women as traditional beauties, but as strong, dynamic individuals who seize opportunities that are presented to them.
The Miss America program is the single largest and longest lasting source of women's scholarships in the entire world, providing over $40 million in cash and tuitions annually to its participants. This is why the Miss Tri-Cities Scholarship Program is a proud participant of the Miss America program.
In the Miss America state and local pageant system, there are 4 phases of competition. Talent carries 30% of the scoring, private interview carries 40%, physical fitness and swimsuit and evening wear competition both carry 10% each, and the on-stage interview portion also carries 10% of the scoring. Each contestant is given an individual score from 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest.
Tonight, you will see 12 young women at their personal best, and we have a bright and sunny time in store for you. But first, let's meet our panel of judges who have the difficult task of selecting our new Miss Tri-Cities.
Our first judge tonight is Mike Hamilton. Mike is a senior estimator for Robinson Construction Incorporated, located in Sumner, Washington, and has a master's degree from the University of Washington in structural engineering, where he graduated with honors. His involvement with the Miss Auburn pageant started in 1996, and he is currently the judge's chair and interview coach. Mike and his wife Donna have 2 daughters, Allison, a graduate student in mechanical engineering at Lehigh University in Pennsylvania, and Amber, Miss Washington 1995, a dance instructor in New York City. His community involvement includes serving on the board of the White River Historical Society and as president of the board for 2 years, serving as a member of the Auburn Citizens School Levy Committee, co-chair of the Auburn School District Boundary Committee, and past treasurer of the Messiah Lutheran Church Endowment. The Auburn Chamber of Commerce has honored Mike as a Citizen of the Month for his community work. Welcome, Mike Hamilton.
Our second judge this evening is Pat Spencer. Pat has been involved with the Miss America Scholarship Program since 1973. She has been the executive director of 2 local and 2 sweeper pageants within the state of Washington, and is a former field director with the Miss Washington Scholarship Organization. Pat currently serves as president of the Washington State Association of Local Miss America Programs. She is a lifetime member of Beta Sigma Phi International and is actively involved in breast cancer awareness programs, having become a survivor herself. Congratulations. Pat and her husband Ron live in Maple Valley, Washington, and recently celebrated their 40th wedding anniversary. They have 2 children and 2 brilliant, gorgeous, and talented granddaughters. Please welcome Pat Spencer.
Please welcome Sherry Core. Sherry is currently on the board of directors for the Miss Whatcom County Scholarship Program and has been for the past 5 years. As a former Mrs. Washington title holder and having competed in the Miss Washington USA pageant, she loves mentoring and working with the young women of our state. When she is not busy with pageants, she is a mother of 3 young daughters, ages 5, 7, and 9. She also attends nursing school and currently works in the emergency department at her local hospital. She and her husband, Rich, reside in Bellingham, Washington. Please welcome Sherry Core.
Our fourth judge this evening is Mr. John Chapman. John has been a Miss America volunteer for 9 years. He is the director of the Miss Clatsop County Scholarship Program in Oregon. He is also the State Association of Miss Oregon Programs president of 4 years. He has judged, emceed, and also emceed other local programs and has been a featured performer at Miss Oregon. John's professional background is in radio and entertainment. He works in the management field as a manager for a radio station and is a mortgage writer. In his spare time, he enjoys many activities and sports. He is a rugby player of 27 years, now refereeing, and he is also a national level ranked referee. He is married to his wonderful wife, Karen, of 15 years, with 5 fantastic children. Please welcome John Chapman.
Our final judge tonight is Sarah-Lynn Onderwood. Sarah-Lynn has been involved with the Miss America program for almost 7 years. She held the title of Miss Spokane 1998 and Miss Puget Sound 1999. As Miss Spokane, she was awarded the National Miss America Community Service Award for her work to combat drinking and driving. Sarah-Lynn has studied music and pre-nursing at Gonzaga University, but she completed her degree in medical ethics at the University of Washington. After working at Cairo TV in Seattle for 4 years, Sarah-Lynn is now a medical reporter for the show Pulse on KBTC. In her spare time, she enjoys reading, playing the clarinet, movies, and traveling. Please welcome Sarah-Lynn Onderwood.
Our auditors this evening are Christy Nielsen, and Shelley Barter's not here. You handed me this earlier. What is your name? Darcy Nielsen and Christy Nielsen from Lemaster and Daniels CPA firm. They have the difficult job of putting up with me and tallying all the scores. Please welcome our auditors.
And now it is my pleasure to welcome our new Miss Washington 2003, Fiona Dixon, to the stage as we reflect on some moments here coming up in her year. Fiona, the crown looks wonderful on you.
I could get used to this, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, you have been Miss Washington for just a few short weeks. I'm curious, what are your thoughts so far?
It's been 2 weeks full of a lot of excitement. The 2 weeks prior to coming to Miss Washington, I was just completing my master's thesis. So wrapping up with school and coming right into pageant week has been crazy, but it's been a really wonderful time of just kind of coming to terms with this new exciting year ahead of me and trying to get a little bit of rest in between.
Now, what is your platform and what influenced you most to pick this?
My platform is called Beyond Buckling Up, Saving Lives with Safe Driving. And I was influenced by this. I have kind of a unique theme of cars within my family. My dad restores classic cars, and my mom is a traffic safety instructor. So early on, I learned the importance of safe driving, and I also learned the unfortunate statistics that automobile collisions are the #1 cause of death for young people ages 4 to 20. So it's a serious epidemic in our nation, and my platform works to target young drivers to make them safer on the roads so that we're all safer on the roads.
And my final question tonight is, Miss America is just around the corner for you. What are you looking forward to the most, and what are you maybe kind of not quite so looking forward to?
We study a theory in communication called the uncertainty reduction theory, the URT, and it says that we don't like to go into situations that we're not sure of. We like to reduce that uncertainty as much as possible before we enter into a situation like Miss America. So in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be looking to find out as much as I can about that experience. There's not really anything that I'm not looking forward to just kind of getting into the groove, getting into the week, and seeing what it's like. I can't wait to be on that stage, to be sitting there as one of the Miss America contestants. Only 51 young women each year get to experience that. I'm very honored.
Thank you so much, and good night.
Wasn't she great, ladies and gentlemen? Please, another round of applause for Miss Washington. Let's begin our evening of fun in the sun and welcome the dance class dancers performing to Missionary Man.
Weren't they great, the dance class dancers? Let's give them another round of applause. Earlier today, the contestants each participated in a private interview with our panel of judges. Now, let's continue with the next phase of competition with the on-stage interview. Each contestant will be asked 2 questions, one general question and one on their individual platform. Judges will be evaluating the response to the on-stage questions based on their eloquence of communications, sense of confidence, and the strength of her convictions. And let's start our competition now.
Contestant number 1, Tegan Wilson. Having spent time in Guatemala, what did you find to be the major difference in the youth of Guatemala and the United States?
In Guatemala, the youth seemed to find joy in every little thing. They didn't need their Xboxes, their PlayStations, and 3 computers to be happy. They were happy that the sun was out, that they could go play, and it was just a beautiful thing to be able to see that.
Your platform is exposing youth to arts. Why is art so important to our community?
Art, I believe, is important to the community because we have leaned more to the left side of the brain, and we need to have the arts and the creative on our right side of the brain to help keep us balanced, to keep us focused and give new creative ways to work with our science and math areas.
Thank you. Contestant number 1, Tegan Wilson. Contestant number 2, Eileen Hubbard. Eileen. Your talent is clogging. What can you tell us about the history of clogging?
Well, clogging dates back in the United States to the Appalachian Mountain region area in the 1700s, and it is a traditional men's dance. However, there are women dancing now, and it's just, I had a friend describe it as violent tap dancing. So it's just a lot of energy and just a lot of fun.
Your platform is supporting disabled American veterans. What spurred your interest in becoming involved with disabled veterans?
My grandfather was a disabled American veteran. He had hearing problems resulting from World War II, and my family is very involved in the military. I have friends over in Iraq right now, and I just feel it's important to keep supporting our troops even years after they have fought.
Thank you. Contestant number 2, Eileen Hubbard. Contestant number 3, Rachel Land. Hi, Rachel. What are the attributes and qualities needed to become Miss Tri-Cities?
I think the qualities and attributes that Miss Tri-Cities should have is number 1, to be herself, because I think that's all you can really ask of anyone. And I also think that she should have a sense of pride of where she lives and where she comes from and carry that wherever she goes, as well as to be a really good role model for young women all around our community.
Rachel, your platform is Adoption Option. Should adopted children be able to meet their birth parents?
I can't answer that they should meet their birth parents or they should not. I think it varies with each individual person. Personally, I have met my birth parents and it's been a great experience, but I have a friend who was adopted and she, for some reason, didn't want to meet her birth parents for reasons I don't know. So I think it varies with each individual person.
Thank you. Contestant number 3, Rachel Land. Contestant number 4, Elizabeth Stanfield. Hi, Elizabeth. As the oldest of 8 children, how have you been a role model for your brothers and sisters?
As the oldest of 8 children, I'm kind of the pathway to what is right and wrong, and they look to me for what to do next. Thank you.
Your platform is physical fitness. How do you get children away from television and video games?
First of all, we have to make exercise fun because a lot of children have a negative perception of what exercise is. They think it's running 3 miles or doing 50 push-ups, and that's not appealing to anybody. But if we give them scooters and bikes and tell them to go ride with their friends, that's exciting to them, and that's exercise. Thank you.
Thank you. Contestant number 4, Elizabeth Stanfield. Contestant number 5, Christy People. You state that your goal is to become a teacher. Since the pay for a professional teacher is low, why do you want to be a teacher?
Well, my dad's a teacher and my grandparents were teachers, and you just basically have to have the love of your job and to love children and to want to make a beneficial factor in their lives.
Christy, your platform is children's literacy. Can you share with us a recent success story?
Recently, I've been working with a young girl named Krista, and we take 1-minute timings initially of how many words they read in a minute, and her first timing was pretty low, And after a week of working with her and breaking words apart and working on phonetics, we took a new timing, and she'd improved substantially. After her timing, we gave her a gummy worm, and she didn't want to eat it. She wrapped it up and put it in her pocket to take home and show her mom, and it was very inspiring. I was very proud of her.
Contestant number 5, Christy Pico. Contestant number 6, Ashley Robinson. Hi, Ashley. As a relative newcomer to the Tri-Cities, what can you relate to us about the diversity that you have found in our area?
That's a good question. I've been amazed at the diversity of the Tri-Cities. It's got such a rich Hispanic culture, and I've learned that from one of my really close friends. She shared with me not only her amazing cooking, but also some of their traditions.
Ashley, your platform, Red Cross Volunteerism, includes giving blood to the Red Cross. How would you convince someone who is afraid of needles to donate blood?
That's a very good question. And the way I'd answer that is, I would offer them the punch and cookies that go along with donating blood. But if that wasn't enough to spark their interest, I would tell them there's many other opportunities to donate themselves and volunteer, whether it's at a blood drive or there's many other ways to get involved. Thank you.
Thank you. Contestant number 6, Ashley Robinson. Contestant number 7, Sarah Weir. Hi, Sarah. Tell us a little about your time in Spain and what you learned.
In Spain, I was able to visit a different culture, experience different food, and able to experience their art, such as the museums and their music.
Your platform is the importance of music in school. As a life skill, do you feel music is as important as reading and writing?
Yes, I feel music is as important as reading and writing. Music is mathematical, science, history, everything you can think of. It's been mathematical because you divide the notes in each measure. It's science because of the charts and the different metrics, and it's history because it reflects the history and the period and what it's in.
Thank you. Contestant number 7, Sarah Leary. Contestant number 8, Heather Hansen. What is your view of the Miss America program, and how has it changed since you became involved in the Miss Tri-Cities program?
My view of the Miss America organization has changed immensely since I began the Miss Tri-Cities pageant. In the beginning, I had some views from things in the media about maybe it being a little competitive and just different things. And since I've been here, I've made amazing friendships and just had the time of my life, and I would do it again in a second.
Heather, your platform is mentoring. Define mentoring.
Mentoring is such an amazing thing, and the great thing about mentoring is that anybody can be a mentor. All it takes is the passion and the desire to make a difference in a child's life, and in a nutshell, that is exactly what mentoring is.
Contestant number 8, Heather Hansen. Contestant number 9, Jade Redinger. Hi, Jade. Who would you consider a role model for young women today?
I would consider for young women and myself, Katie Couric, a great role model. She has defeated many struggles through her life, and her courage and pride show through that, and I think she's an amazing woman for the public eye.
Your platform is fighting children's cancer with medical isotopes. Tell us, who is the most inspiring cancer patient you have worked with?
Definitely this young lady named Amber. She's 6.5 and she is in remission from leukemia right now, and she is amazing. She's been a blessing to work with, and the joy and the sparkle just shines through her, and I have been blessed and touched by her many, many great attributes that she's shown.
Contestant number 10, Wendy Potter. On the questionnaire to be filled out prior to competing at the Miss America in Atlantic City, contestants are asked to list 3 words to best describe themselves. What 3 words best describe you?
Hardworking, adaptable, and genuine.
Your platform is children's physical fitness. Vending machines in schools is a hot issue right now. Do you support removing vending machines from schools?
I do not support it at this time because school budgets are in a crunch right now, but I do support offering healthier options in the schools for the children to choose.
Thank you. Contestant number 10, Wendy Potter. Contestant number 11, Jennifer Muller. I understand that you would like to someday run for public office. What position would you like to hold?
I would love to be a senator. I believe that being a senator would be a very positive way to help make changes in policies that really affect the lives of everyone.
Your platform is ready to read. How do you get parents to become more supportive and involved in helping their children in pre-reading activities?
The pilot program that I've been working with this past year has been Ready for Kindergarten, and it is a wonderful way to get parents involved and not only tell them the importance of reading with their children, but showing them how to do it and how to play with their children and make reading and preparing to learn fun.
Thank you. Contestant number 11, Jennifer Muller. Contestant number 12, Erin Irby. What do you feel is most lacking in our society today?
I feel that in our society today, what is most lacking is a sense of respect toward our fellow human beings. It is one thing that I think can be taught to our youngsters and hasn't quite been emphasized enough, both in and out of the schools and in the homes.
Your platform is student-centered education. Do you think that children who are disruptive should be removed from the classroom?
Yes, I do feel children who are disruptive should be removed from the classroom, but not because they're bothering the education or disrupting the education of others, but because since they are disruptive, there may be a better learning style out there for them, and I feel they can be put into a much more personalized or appropriate learning environment.
Thank you. Contestant number 12, Erin Irby. And that completes our on-stage interview.
Our past Miss Tri-Cities have always remained a hot addition to the music scene, and Jamie Robinson-Shue and her husband Roger are no exception. Jamie is a past Miss Tri-Cities 1995, and she earned a bachelor's degree in music education from Washington State University and a master's degree in vocal performance and jazz studies from Western Michigan University. She has recently finished intensive work recording and arranging her newly released CD, The Answers Are You. For the past 2 years, Jamie was the assistant professor of jazz voice at Virginia Tech University. She has recently accepted a position as director of vocal jazz studies at Fullerton College in California. Roger Shue, a native of the Pacific Northwest, holds a bachelor's degree in music education from Washington State University and a master's degree in jazz studies from Western Michigan University. In June 2001, Roger placed third in the prestigious International Jazz Bass Competition held by the International Society of Bassists in Indianapolis, Indiana. For the past 2 years, Roger was the director of jazz studies at Virginia Tech. In August of this year, Roger plans on pursuing professional performing and teaching opportunities in the greater Los Angeles area. Please welcome Jamie and Roger Shue.
you shine. Never in my wordland could there be ways to reveal in a phrase how I feel. Have you ever heard two turtles, Bill and Coo, when they love? That's the kind of magic music we make with our lips when we kiss. And there's a weepy old willow, he really knows how to cry. That's how I lie on my pillow. If you should tell me farewell and goodbye, lullaby a birdland whisper low, kiss me sweet and then we'll go flying high in birdland, high in the sky up above, and we're in love. And there's a weepy old willow, he really knows how to cry. That's how I lie on my pillow. If you should tell me farewell and goodbye, lullaby a birdland whisper low, kiss me sweet and then we'll go flying high in birdland, high in the sky up above. We're in love. Roger Shoe. Thank you.
I actually have one more for you tonight, and it comes from my latest CD called The Answers Are You, which will be on sale tonight at the concession stand for the rock bottom price of $12 per CD. Very, very special price tonight. I say that it's very special in that they were hand inspected at Roanoke, Virginia Airport, individually, every single one of them, hand inspected by the TSA officer there. So these are the ones that are going to go, these are the special edition ones that, you know, later you can sell on eBay for, I don't know, a lot of money. So pick one up tonight. This is a great tune written and made famous by the great Joni Mitchell, A Case of You.
Just before I pronounced, you said, I am as constant as a northern star. And I said, constantly in the darkness, where's the light? If you want me, I'll be in the bar. On the back of a cartoon coaster, in a blue TV screen light, I drew a map of Canada, oh Canada, with your face sketched on it twice. And you do so bitter.
to announce that we once again have the Little Sisters program. These 5 to 7-year-old young ladies have been seen with our contestants in parades and at the Tea and Fashion Show this year. We are delighted to have them participate as Little Sisters, giving us a glimpse of our future Miss Tri-Cities contestants. And now, let's welcome the Little Sisters as they sizzle to the sunny days of summer. Start preparing them now. There are going to be some broken hearts coming in about 15 years. And now we'll begin the second phase of competition for this evening, physical fitness and swimsuit. The judges will be looking for poise, overall first impression, plus evidence of physical fitness and health. Now let's enjoy the warm days of summer as we begin the lifestyle and physical fitness competition. Contestant number 1, Tegan Wilson. Tegan is 17 and from Kennewick. Contestant number 1, Tegan Wilson. Contestant number 2, Eileen Hubbard. And is from Kennewick. Contestant number 2, Eileen Hubbard. Contestant number 3, Rachel Lamb. Rachel is 18 and from Pasco. Contestant number 3, Rachel Lamb. Contestant number 4, Elizabeth Stancliffe. Elizabeth is 20 years old and from Toppenish. Contestant number 4, Elizabeth Stancliffe. 5, Christy Pipo. Christy is 20 and from Richland. Contestant number 5, Christy Pipo. Contestant number 6, Ashley Robinson. Ashley is 20 and is from Kennewick. Contestant number 6, Ashley Robinson. Contestant number 7, Sarah Weir. Sarah is 18 and is from Kennewick. Contestant number 7, Sarah Weir. Contestant number 8, Heather Hansen. Heather is 19 and is from Pasco. Contestant number 8, Heather Hansen. Contestant number 9, Jade Redinger. Jade is 19 and from Richland. Contestant number 9, Jade Redinger. Contestant number 10, Wendy Potter. Wendy is 18 and is from Richland. Contestant number 10, Wendy Potter. Contestant number 11, Jennifer Muller. Jennifer is 21 and is from Kennewick. Contestant number 11, Jennifer Muller. Contestant number 12, Erin Irby. Erin is 20 and from Eltopia. Contestant number 12, Erin Irby. And that completes tonight's second phase of competition. Let's give these fabulous and fit contestants another round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the ladies one more time. And for Miss Tri-City is announcing now. She did great. Let's hear it for Misha Willis. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to welcome back to the stage our MC, Richard Rogers, as he reflects on the ease of a warm summer evening with The Summer Wind. Welcome, Richard.
Thanks, Amanda. Give yourself a round of applause. You're a great audience so far. You're watching. The summer wind came blowing in across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song and then we strolled that golden sand to Sweet Holiday. nights they go flying by. The world was new beneath that blue umbrella sky. Then softer than a piper man, it came and talked to me. I lost you to the summer wind. The autumn wind and the winter wind, they have come and gone. But still those days, those lonely days, they go on and on. But guess who sighs his lullabies, nights that never end? That's right, my fickle friend, the summer wind. The summer wind, the summer wind, oh, the summer wind. Thank you. Well, seeing as how I'm such a ham, and I like to hog the stage a little, but the ladies are here. So that's the most important thing, and let's hear it for the ladies tonight. All our contestants would like to hear you all the way back in the dressing room. Let's make some noise. All right. They're doing a great job, aren't they? Fantastic. Okay, now it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the stage once again Miss Tri-Cities 2002, Misha Willis. What are you up to?
I got a little more comfortable.
A little more comfortable. You do look comfortable.
Thank you.
Well, see, she's on her way. She knows what this is all about. I'm not giving it up. This is just like the remote at home, isn't it, girls? All right, Misha, please tell us about your platform. And also, tell us about your year.
Thank you, Richard. I appreciate this opportunity. I'd just like to start by saying one of the great things I had the chance to do this year was to go on a YMCA tour. Every single local elementary school in this community has a YMCA program. And I had the chance to go and to visit with these youth and talk to them about what a volunteer is. And it's a lot of fun when you ask a 7-year-old, what's a volunteer? And so I got a lot of helping my mom with chores and helping my teacher. And these are great things to learn from children, what they view as a volunteer, and to develop that concept within their life at the age that they're at. And when I went, not only would I bring the crown, because youth are always excited to see that, that's how they identify in Miss Tri-Cities, but I'd bring my hard hat. And typically I wouldn't wear either, but I'd pass them around and let them try on both. And the first place I went, one of the young women who was there, she's about 6, a boy was holding the crown and she said, no, that's not for you, that's for me. And she promptly handed him the hard hat. And I said, no, actually, they're kind of for both because they represent something that's not just for a boy or just for a girl. And so I was so happy to be able to deliver that message. Another thing that I got to do in my year to represent the Tri-Cities all the way in Georgia, a fantastic state that I had a chance to work with when I was in AmeriCorps, but I went back for the Jimmy Carter Work Project. And what that is it partners with Habitat for Humanity International, where President Carter and his staff pick one place somewhere around the world, and volunteers will descend upon that location. 3,500 volunteers came to Georgia, and in 6 days we built 102 homes in partnership with volunteers. Oh, what an awesome experience it was. The family that I worked with, The head of the household is a woman by the name of Evelyn Williams. She's a widow raising 2 children, a 5-year-old and a 13-year-old. Evelyn had just started going back to work and, getting her life back on track after the loss of her husband when another tragedy happened. Her 13-year-old son was playing one day outside and he was on a corner and he saw a car turning that corner rather fast, and in the middle of the road was a 3-year-old child. And at 13, this young man ran out and pushed the baby out of the way, and for the rest of his life will actually be a paraplegic. And so now Evelyn is faced with an entire new set of consequences, an entire new life, once again, that's just started. And though that's a tragic story, that's not why I was there, and that wasn't necessarily the inspiration that I needed, was that this family was going to overcome this tragedy. Because substandard housing is a tragedy of its own. No person deserves to live in a dilapidated house. I'm so proud to be a member of Tri-County Partners, our local Habitat for Humanity affiliate. We have built 16 homes in the Tri-Cities and are working on number 17 right now. Habitat is a wonderful organization, and I've been so happy to partner with them. This year is Miss Tri-Cities. I plan to continue to work with Habitat. They're actually my career goal. I'd like to work for them. But I encourage everybody here tonight to call the Volunteer Center. We have a wonderful, wonderful tool in our community. We have over 250 nonprofit and government agencies that depend on volunteers to provide a vital service to our community. So if building houses isn't your thing, that's fine. I promise you something at the Volunteer Center will fit with what you hope to do and what you hope to change about the Tri-Cities. And I thank you for allowing me the opportunity as Miss Tri-Cities to bring about some of that change. Thank you so much.
We have a delivery tonight. We have more work for you.
I've already roofed a house.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've already roofed a house? Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Miss Tri-Cities 2001 and Miss Washington 2002, Amanda Beers.
We are now ready for the talent competition. The Miss America stage has been a launching pad for many successful careers in show business. Former contestants can be seen on every network, in primetime shows and daytime dramas, as well as Broadway. And just think, it all starts on a stage somewhere in America, very much like this one. In this phase, judges will be looking for each contestant's interpretive ability, her preparedness, technical skill, and stage presence. Talent score will be 30% of her total score. So let's begin now. Let's start with contestant number 1, Tegan Wilson. Tegan, who has been singing since the 5th grade, will sing Irving Berlin's Shakin' the Blues. Tegan selected this piece for its fun lyrics and upbeat tempo. Please welcome contestant number 1, Tegan Wilson.
There's an old superstition way down south. Everybody believes the troubles won't stay if you shake them away. When they hold a revival way down south, everybody with cares and troubles that die comes to shake them away.
Thank you. Contestant number 1, Tegan Wilson. Contestant number 2, Kylene Hubbard. Kylene has been clogging for 13 years, and she is here to entertain you with Let's Get Loud. So get ready to clap along with contestant number 2, Kylene Hubbard.
Thank you, contestant number 2, Kylene Hubbard. Contestant number 3, Rachel Lamb. Rachel will be singing Duke Ellington's I Am Beginning to See the Light. She fell in love with the song her first year in jazz choir. So let's welcome contestant number 3, Rachel Lamb.
I never cared much for moonlit skies. I never winked back at fireflies. But now that the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. I never went in for afterglow or candlelight on the mistletoe. But now that you've turned the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. Used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came and lit that spark, that poor lamp fire now. I never made love by lantern shining. I never saw rainbows in my wine. But now that your lips are burning mine, I'm beginning to see the light. Used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came and lit that
Thank you. Contestant number 3, Rachel Lamb. And I believe we're ready for contestant number 4, Elizabeth Stancliffe. Elizabeth will now perform Chopin's Revolutionary Etude. Contestant number 4, Elizabeth Stancliffe.
Contestant number 4, Elizabeth Stancliffe. Contestant number 5, Christy Peepo. Christy will be singing Jerome Kern's Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. Please welcome contestant number 5, Christy Peepo.
They asked me how I knew my true love was true. I of course replied, something here inside cannot be denied.
Thank you. Contestant number 5, Christy Pipo. A little excited, are we? Yeah! All right. That's what we like to see in an audience. Enthusiasm. And now, contestant number 6, Ashley Robinson. Ashley will play Rachmaninoff Prelude in D minor. She has selected the piece to display her dramatic interpretation and love of classical music. Contestant number 6, Ashley Robinson.
Thank you, contestant number 6, Ashley Robinson. Let's welcome contestant number 7, Sarah Weir, to the stage. Sarah will be singing Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again from the musical Phantom of the Opera. Please welcome contestant number 7, Sarah Weir.
Once a friend and father.
Thank you. Contestant number 7, Sarah Weir. And now, contestant number 8, Heather Hansen. Heather will be doing a jazz dance to the song All That Jazz from the hit musical Chicago. Contestant number 8, Heather Hansen.
Thank you, contestant number 8, Heather Hansen. Don't forget the awards reception immediately following the pageant at the Clover Island Inn. If you still need to purchase tickets, they will be available in the lobby during intermission. Please welcome contestant number 9, Jade Reddinger. Jade will be performing If You Can't Sing It, You Will Have to Swing It from the movie Rhythm on the Range. Contestant number 9, Jade Reddinger.
Over in Carnegie Hall, the maestro took bow to bow. He said, "My dear friends, I have given my all. I'm sorry it's all over now." When from the balcony way up high there suddenly came
Thank you. Contestant number 9, Jade Redinger. Boy, that quieted you guys down, didn't it? Well, I would claim to have done that on purpose, but the sound man would kill me, and I didn't. But now we have contestant number 10, Wendy Potter. Wendy will be performing a stylized jazz dance to Fever, a song made famous by Peggy Lee. Contestant number 10, Wendy Potter.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever. When you kiss me, fever. When you hold me tight, fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever. Sing fever started long ago. Now you listen to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks were born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade. They give you fever when you kiss them. Fever if you live you learn. Fever till you sizzle. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn.
Thank you, contestant number 10, Wendy Potter. Please welcome to the stage contestant number 11, Jennifer Muller. Jennifer is portraying the Julie Jordan from the Rodgers and Hammerstein's musical Carousel as she sings If I Loved You. Please welcome contestant number 11, Jennifer Muller.
If I loved you, but somehow I can see just exactly how I'd be. If I loved you, time and again I would try to say all I
Thank you. Contestant number 11, Jennifer Muller. Contestant number 12, Erin Irby. Erin will be performing That Old Black Magic, a piece that was first brought to her attention by Jerry Lewis in the original Nutty Professor. Contestant number 12, Erin Irby.
That old black magic has me in a spell. That old black magic that you weave so well. Those icy fingers up and down my spine. That same old witchcraft when your eyes meet mine. That same old tingle that I feel inside. And when that elevator starts its ride, darling, down and down I go, round and round I go, like a leaf that's caught in a tide. I should stay away, but what can I do? I hear your name, and I'm aflame with such a burning desire that only our kiss can put out the fire. You're the love, you're the love, you're the love, you're the love that I have waited for. You're the man that they had me created for. And every time your lips meet mine, darling, down and down I go, round I go, in a spin. I'm loving the spin I'm in. I'm under that old black magic called love. Yes, I'm in a spin. I'm loving the spin I'm in. I'm under that old black magic called love.
Thank you, contestant. Thank you, contestant number 12, Erin Irby. And that concludes our talent competition. Aren't these young women great?
Let's hear it again for the ladies. We have someone from the State Pageant, the Recognition Commission, Lois Lane Smith-Zoll, to make a presentation right now. Hi, Lois.
We just want to say how proud we are of you, Amanda. 3 years ago tonight, your sister Laura was crowned. 2 years ago, you were crowned here in Tri-Cities. And then you were our wonderful Miss Washington. We were very proud of you with the Lions Club as your platform in the hearing, and you've done a marvelous job for us. We're very proud. On behalf of the Recognition Committee, Uncle Ed and I and the State Pageant would like to present you with these flowers, and we love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Beers. I get to be on stage with her.
Dedicate one to the lady. Sometimes sweating bad need something to keep you cool. I'm out sometimes sweating bad need something to keep you cool. Better look out now for the danger something you tell you what it is. I'm your ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by. On my my, your eyes remain standing when passing by. And if you let me cool you one time, you'll be my regular style. Alright, boys, now put my banana pixie cups. Only was a push up to one eyes remain standing when passing by. See now all my babies again to satisfy.
Let's hear it once again for the dance class dancers. Fantastic. Under the direction of Patty White, the choreography of Patty White. Thank you, Patty. Let's hear it for Patty White and the dance class. Next, we have Miss Washington, 2002, Miss Tri-Cities, 2001, and my Mistress of Ceremonies here with me. We'd like to welcome to the stage Amanda Beers as she plays an excerpt of Allegretto from Ludwig van Beethoven's Piano Sonata, The Tempest, Opus 31, number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, give Amanda a warm round of applause to welcome her to the stage. Amanda Beers. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Beers.
It is now my pleasure to reintroduce Miss Washington 2003, Fiona Dixon, as she performs a jazz dance to accentuate the positive. Welcome, Fiona Dixon, Miss Washington 2003.
You've got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, but don't mess with Mr. In Between. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, no one in his arm. And what did they do? Just when everything looked so dark. Ooh, yes, they said we're accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative and latch on to that affirmative, but don't mess with Mr. In Between. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, you best not mess with Mr. In Between. You better not mess with Mr. In Between. Accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative and hang on to that affirmative, but don't mess with Mr. In Between. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, no one in his heart. What did they do? Just when everything looks so dark, oh man, better stop your merry-go-round.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Miss Washington 2003. Let's hear it. Let her hear you. That's fantastic. Right now, Amanda, I'd like to ask you a few questions about being Miss Washington. What was it like?
Well, it's an incredible experience to have the role of Miss Washington. Not many people have the opportunity, and it was the first time in 21 years, I think it was, since we've had a Miss Washington from the Tri-Cities. So that was really, it was my honor to do that, and it was a wonderful year. It's a long year, but it's a good year.
Well, can you give us some highlights of that year? Tell us what your highs, the really highs, but we don't want to know the lows because I know you could just make it right through those easy.
Not lows. I'm going to talk about two different things that were very, very special to me. First off, Miss America. What an incredible experience that is. You take a look at only 51 contestants every year get a chance to go and compete for the title of Miss America. And so it really is an exciting time. It is a stressful time. It's a time of growing, it's a time of adapting, and it's a time of learning about yourself. And the friends that I made there are just amazing. And the hardest thing is you make these friendships because you're there 17 days in Atlantic City, and they're really your only contact because you're in rehearsals all day, and your family is back at home for most of it. And so you become very, very close to these friends, and then you leave, and you go back to your busy year in your state, all the way across the United States. And so that's the hardest part, is you miss them. I miss them, but that was a huge highlight of the year, and certainly making top 15 was also a big part of that highlight.
And my second highlight, I'll make it quick, was my platform was supporting the hearing needs of children, and I was able to partner with a ton of organizations this year. But the biggest thing that I was able to do was there's a hearing aid company called Oticon, and they are the world's largest hearing aid manufacturers. And they heard me speaking at a convention in Atlanta, Georgia this year. And in November, and I got home, and the very next day I had an email from the president of Oticon in Denmark, and he wanted to extend me an offer to, first of all, to give me a brand new pair of hearing aids, which I had not had since I was in second grade, and also to film a public service announcement television commercial at the Four Seasons in downtown Seattle, which was a public service announcement that basically encourages people, if you think you might have a hearing loss, to seek professional guidance. And so that was very exciting. And then they had me come to San Antonio to speak at a convention there. And so that was a huge thing. I don't think we've ever done anything like that before in the Miss Washington organization. And so it was exciting to see that come about.
What about the future for you? This is what it's like. This is where you can go, things you can do, and this is what's going to happen to you. Tell us all about it.
Well, I'm going to start in order. August 16th, I am marrying my fiance, Andy Clomer. Where are you? I know you're out there. I love you. And later that month, at the end of August, I'll be starting school at Western Baptist College in Salem, Oregon. And I'm also looking forward to that. I have $17,000 in scholarships I won through the Miss America program that I'm going to put to hard work. And last of all, in September, I am going to Chicago. And with my husband at that time. And Oticon, remember the hearing aid company, is paying me and, of course, my travel expenses and Andy's to come and speak at a convention they're having in Chicago for 3 days. And so that is very exciting. We come back from Chicago, and then the very next day, we are off to Leavenworth, where I'm speaking at the State Health Department's early hearing detection and intervention program for the weekend, and I'm also getting paid for that. So the good news is my platform has not died at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes it's hard to keep going, keep the momentum going. So I'm going to be pretty busy. But that's good, that's wonderful. Okay, enough about me. Let's go to our final competition of the evening. The hot summer nights are filled with stars as our contestants take a walk at the garden party of Miss Tri-Cities in the evening gown competition. Tonight, the judges will be looking for poise, self-confidence, and overall stage presence. This portion carries 10% of the total scoring. Let's begin with contestant number 1, Tegan Wilson. Tegan is escorted by her little sister, Amber McNabb. Tegan is a daughter of Bobby and Scott Wilson. Her chaperone is Diane Brever. Contestant number 1, Tegan Wilson. Contestant number 2, Kylene Hubbard. Kylene is escorted by her little sister, Allie Couch. Kylene is a daughter of Aaron and Nancy Hubbard. Her chaperone is Vicki Burgum. Contestant number 2, Kylene Hubbard. Contestant number 3, Rachel Lamb.
Rachel is escorted by her little sister, Callie Corbin. Rachel is a daughter of Don and Monica Lamb. Her chaperone is Susan Byers. Contestant number 3, Rachel Lamb. Contestant number 4, Elizabeth Stancliffe. Elizabeth is escorted by her little sister, Ajane Kinsey. Elizabeth is a daughter of George and Sandy Stancliffe. Her chaperone is Jenny Shaw. Contestant number 4, Elizabeth Stancliffe. Contestant number 5, Christy Pipo. Christy is escorted by her little sister, Samantha Scoggin. Christy is a daughter of Steve and Vicki Pipo. Her chaperone is Stacy Hahn. Contestant number 5, Christy Pipo. Contestant number 6, Ashley Robinson. Ashley is escorted by her little sister, Cassidy Bush. Ashley is the daughter of Randall and Susan Robinson. Her chaperone is Elena Grassel. Contestant number 6, Ashley Robinson. Contestant number 7, Sarah Weir. Sarah is escorted by her little sister, Talia Stride. Sarah is a daughter of Bill and Mary Weir. Her chaperone is Margie Milner. Contestant number 7, Sarah Weir. Contestant number 8, Heather Hansen. Heather is escorted by her little sister, Taylor Plunkett. Heather is a daughter of Steve and Mary Hansen. Her chaperone is Pauline Sullivan. Contestant number 8, Heather Hansen. Contestant number 9, Jade Redinger. Contestant number 10, Wendy Potter. Wendy is escorted by her little sister, Mackenzie Christensen. Wendy is a daughter of Burl and Diane Potter. Her chaperone is Chris Landis. Contestant number 10, Wendy Potter. Contestant number 11, Jennifer Moeller. Jennifer is escorted by her little sister, Sophia Newgard. Jennifer is the daughter of Jay and Charlene Muller. Her chaperone is Kathleen Kersey. Contestant number 11, Jennifer Muller. Contestant number 12, Erin Irby. Erin is escorted by her little sister, Kiara Gross. Erin is the daughter of Mary and Jerry Finman and Galen Irby. Her chaperone is Joyce Demarest. Contestant number 12, Erin Irby. And that concludes the evening gown competition. But please, let's welcome back to the stage Miss Tri-Cities 2002, our top 10 finalists at Miss Washington, and Miss Congeniality, Misha Willis, and her two little sisters, Emily Dykes and Rachel Ensign.
Let's welcome Misha Willis, Miss Tri-Cities 2002, as she presents her farewell.
Miss Tri-Cities 2002 has been an incredible and unique experience, and I think one that I'll always treasure. I'd like to thank the panel of judges that selected me, and I'm so happy that a year later several of these judges have actually become friends of mine. But this journey began many, many years ago when I was blessed to be born to Roger and Kathy Willis. Mom and Dad, thank you so much for your support and your love. It's with these two things that I've been able to become the woman that I am today. And I'd like to thank you for your guidance, because as it seemed, at some points I needed a little more direction. The first thing that Miss Tri-Cities gets to do is enjoy the Water Follies festivities, and a big part of that is boat race weekend. We had such a wonderful time, getting to do all sorts of things, from meeting the drivers, going on boat rides, and of course the helicopter ride. Poor Alex was a little less excited when she realized the helicopter had no doors. As Miss Tri-Cities, I got to do so many fun things. One, learn how to do my makeup from a boy, but Austin, thank you for the great tips. I had the chance to meet people like Roy and Noreen Skagin, a couple who I always look forward to seeing around the state. And Roy, I'll always be your rebut. Darren Emmerich from Seattle, Mike and Peggy Miller and Candy, more people that I've just had such a privilege getting to know. Mahatma Gandhi said that we must be the change we wish to see in the world. And I believe that to be true. I'm proud to be a member of a community that has adopted that mentality. I have had the chance to sit on the board of directors for the Benton Franklin Volunteer Center and to get to know the various 250 nonprofit and government agencies that continually work to improve the quality of life for the people in the Tri-Cities. I had the chance to speak to 140 groups, over 6,000 people about volunteerism, why it's needed, what it takes, and to educate people on how they too can get involved. Oh, just another day in the life of Miss Tri-Cities, getting to hang out with United States Senator Maria Cantwell. Wow, what a privilege that was. But being Miss Tri-Cities is not a solo act. Thank you to the Miss Tri-Cities Committee who have done such an incredible job of supporting me. To my family and to my friends who have made this experience so much more rich. Getting to know the ladies on this committee has been a great time. And I'm so thankful to have Dot Stewart as my director and as such a wonderful mentor. To Mitch, I can't write you a poem or sing you a song, but I can tell you that my life is better because you're in it. The ladies at Miss Washington, oh my goodness, what a good time we had. Getting to do everything from going on a boat ride to watch the fireworks on Commencement Bay, to just sitting in our room and talking, and of course the fun in the dressing room in between our gruesome rehearsals. Actually, we had a lot of fun. My special carpool girls, I love you ladies, and I'm so looking forward to getting to know you even better in the future. To Fiona Dixon, you will make an incredible Miss Washington, and I wish you the best of luck. You never know what's going to happen when you get three redheads together, but I guarantee you when it's this particular bunch, we are going to have a great time. I was the one in the middle. To Vel, thank you so much for all the laughs that we have had this year. You remember this day, you and I running around town in our matching dresses. Ah, good times. I'm convinced that I have the two best directors. It is an honor to call you not only my directors, but my friends. Thank you to the Tri-Cities community, to the Miss Tri-Cities organization, to all of my new friends that I've made this year. You have made this such an exceptional time in my life, and I will be forever indebted.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is Misha Willis, Miss Tri-Cities 2002 in her final walk in the sun as Miss Tri-Cities 2002. Gentlemen, our Executive Director, Dot Stewart.
Misha, I just wanted to tell you what a wonderful year we've had. You've been such a wonderful ambassador for our community, for volunteerism.
And this also happens when you get redheads together.
And the Miss America organization. You are a shining example of sharing joy. God bless you.
Misha Willis. Let's welcome back our contestants and special guests in the finale as they let the sunshine in. We have the green microphone now. Okay, let's give the ladies another round of applause. Aren't they great? Miss Washington, the performers. Oh, and you too. Great. All right. Well, it's been an exciting evening. Have you picked your winner yet? Well, it appears that our auditors have tabulated the judges' scores and that we are ready.
We'd like to note that all of our contestants will receive Columbia Cup race tickets, booster buttons, and a program book, compliments of the Tri-City Waterfowlers Association. All non-finalists will receive $150 each, donated by the Tri-City Waterfowlers and our community sponsors. Let's have a round of applause to thank them. Again for our contestants, aren't they beautiful? You ready, ladies? Let's start with our first award tonight, and it is the Miss Congeniality Award. Miss Congeniality was voted on earlier today by the contestants for the contestant that has been the most supportive throughout the pageant and exemplifies all of the qualities of a Miss Tri-Cities and was always there with an encouraging word. This year's Miss Congeniality will receive a $100 scholarship and a Miss America silver tray. This year's Miss Congeniality winner is Ashley Robinson. Congratulations, Ashley. And now I I'd like to ask Dot Stewart, our wonderful executive director, to please come back to the stage to present the Spirit Award.
The Miss Tri-Cities Spirit Award is awarded to that contestant who exemplifies the qualities of the Miss America program and has been on time to rehearsals, met the deadlines, and has been an example for the others in preparing for the competition. This year's Miss Tri-Cities Spirit Award and the winner of a $100 scholarship and a Miss America Silver Tray is contestant number 8, Heather Hansen.
And tonight, the second runner-up and winner of a $1,000 scholarship is contestant number 4, Elizabeth Stancliffe.
Congratulations, Elizabeth. In the event that the new Miss Tri-Cities is unable to fulfill her duties as Miss Tri-Cities, the first runner-up will assume the title of Miss Tri-Cities. This is an important position. The first runner-up and winner of a $2,000 scholarship is contestant number 11, Jennifer Muller.
Congratulations, Jennifer. One of these women will be our new Miss Tri-Cities 2003. She will not only win the title of Miss Tri-Cities and a $5,000 scholarship, she will assume the responsibility of a role model and leader in the Tri-City area. And she will have an opportunity to compete for Miss Washington 2004. She has an amazing year in front of her. Are you ready? Our new Miss Tri-Cities 2003 is contestant number 9, Jane. Tri-Cities and her court. Thank you and good night.